Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. I know it's just pre-season, but today we have to talk about Max Dowman. Oh my days, what a player. We're going to get into it and more. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button before we do begin. Appreciate everyone who's been doing that as well. But yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So, of course, guys, it's pre-season Arsenal. Today we're playing Newcastle. Gyökeres announced officially yesterday and announced on the pitch as well 30 minutes before the game, essentially, right, against Newcastle. So Gyökeres got to meet some of the fans abroad and, you know, introduce himself to the Arsenal fans. So yeah, really nice to see that happen. But today, obviously, you're looking for pre-season. I'm not a big fan of these games playing against Premier League teams too much, especially Newcastle. Physical, rough. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I know obviously because of the moneyed interest in the Premier League, especially in Asia, you know, they want to play these games. I think we're going to play Tottenham at some point as well. So I think, you know, all of that is, you know, on the agenda for, you know, the Premier League teams. But anyway, apart from that, guys, yeah, today, Max Dowman, we're going to get into him. What a player. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Max Dowman, this kid is only 15 years old. I'm going to check when he was born. We're going to go into all of that. I'm not even sure what year exactly he's born. One of my friends messaged me saying he's not even in year 11 yet. So for me to wrap my head around what he is doing on the pitch is just absolutely, you know, it's just absolutely insane to see what he's doing. So he's come on the pitch now anyway, right? I don't know, it was about 30 minutes left, I believe, on the clock. Joe Linton's hit him in the face. I'm pretty sure he was bleeding. You know, I'm thinking, today might be a little tough day for Max Dowman. But anyway, after that whack, he said, nah, you know what? I'm going to show what I'm about. I'm going to show that I am that guy everyone's been talking about. We've been hearing about him for the past, you know, year or so in terms of, you know, his name getting more and more out there because there was a lot of interest, I believe, obviously from other clubs. And you hear, I believe, even guys like Rio Ferdinand talking about him on this podcast saying, yeah, that this kid I went to go watch him at Arsenal, Max Dowman, top player. And then you just hear the hype building around the kid. And for me, I'm not one of those people. I kept saying, I don't want to talk about him yet until I see him, you know, really with the senior team and really, you know, doing it amongst the best players, you know, at the top level. But he's come on the pitch and he genuinely looks like the best player. Odegaard came on as well. Big credit to him in terms of this game. Obviously, it's pre-season. It's not like it's that deep, but he came on and I thought Odegaard really influenced the game. So Odegaard was there and, you know, he was able to give us a little something. But Dowman, just because of his age, because of what he's doing. There's one dribble he went on to win a penalty. And obviously, I don't want to play the clips because of copyright and all of this sort of stuff, right? But if I could play the clip, and I recommend anyone after this video, go and watch it if you haven't already. This kid is looking like he looks possessed, mate, on the ball. That's the only way to put it. You know, that's what Lionel Messi would be doing. That's what this is the only person I can think of who could do a dribble like that in that sort of way. Obviously, in the modern game now, maybe Yamal as well. You know, the Bukayo Sakas of this world. But Dowman, at only 15, like, it's absolutely incredible to think that we've produced, you know, a talent of this level, and we've been blessed to have another talent, you know, at the top level. Lewis Skelly's come through, Noneri's coming through, obviously Saka, main man, you know, and now Max Dowman to, you know, raise it to another level as well, hopefully in the future. You know, I was of the opinion that he wouldn't or he shouldn't really be in and around the Premier League squad this season, but I don't know now. He's ready. So let me know what you guys think about Max Dowman, because I'm at the point where I'm thinking, listen, he's ready for first team football. There's no point now waiting and, you know, he's too young, he's only 15, you know, he's not ready to play in the Premier League, he's not ready. Listen, I think he's ready, and that's why Arteta's giving him big minutes. You know, sometimes you'd expect a young player to get 5-10, you know, little few minutes here and there, but he's giving him quite a few minutes to really showcase his ability. So I think Arteta as well is of the opinion that he is ready for the first team, and we'll probably see him, especially, I kept saying maybe second half of the season we'd see him a lot more. Post January, obviously he's gotten a bit older, he's been in around the first team a little bit more, and he's been able to train with them a lot more and all of that sort of stuff. But the kid's ready. The kid is really ready. So for me, that's the main takeaway from this game. We'll talk about the 3-2 very quickly and touch on a few things, but Max Dowman, what a player. What a player. Also, very quickly, I said I wanted to check when his birthday was. Yeah, 31st of December 2009. So essentially, 2010 baby. So, what is it, 2025? Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. 2009. I remember watching Arsenal 2009. We were sourcing, but we had our issues back in day. That era of Arsenal was a very funny era. You know, we had the good players, but that's when he was born. That's when he was born. 31st December 2009. Oh my days, man! Like this kid, genuinely, it is scary to see the level he's at. It doesn't really make sense. He shouldn't be. He should be at this level maybe another 3-5 years, 3, 4, 5 years. But the fact that he's doing it now is absolutely incredible. But yeah, guys, let's just talk about the game very quickly as well. Hopefully, if just let me just reload that for you guys. But yeah, let's get into the game quickly and talk about some of the players as well. So obviously touched upon Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. Newcastle took the lead early. You know, Marino end up getting the equaliser. But one thing quickly, we touch on it every time Marino plays, man. Get this guy out of the midfield. Just get this guy out of the midfield. Marino is not a midfielder. Marino is a striker. Listen, we need to stop this midfielder gimmick. This guy is a mad finisher. Like, I'll be real. But in the midfield, he's too stiff. His passing's not great. But put him up front. Listen, he can use his intelligence, his movement, and his finishing. You know, he knows how to use his body well as well when he's, you know, closer to the goal. So for me, listen, he's a good option up front. But I don't really like him in midfield. So hopefully, you know, Eze comes in or something who can play more in the midfield and help us out in the middle as well. Obviously, you got the option to play Eze if he does come in on the left wing as well. But Marino, please, up front only. Up front only. Nwaneri today, as I said, he was a little bit quiet, especially in that first half. He didn't really have much of an impact today, unfortunately for him. But Odegaard came on and had a really good game. Calafiori, this guy, man. What can I say about Calafiori? Top player, but mate, he can't stay fit. Like, he can't stay fit. So I don't know what the extent of his injury is. We're going to find out at some point, I'd imagine, right, that about his injury. But yeah, Calafiori, man. I don't know what to say. Like, if you can't stay fit, it's going to be a big issue because we do. Like, his quality is undeniable. He's a top player. It's just if you can't stay fit, it's very difficult. It's a very, very difficult situation for obviously for him and for the club as well. But obviously we do have Kiwior, obviously Lewis Skelly is there. We have options in our team that if he is injured, it's not the end of the world. But we do need him fit. We do need him fit because he's an important player. So it's sad to see that he can't stay fit. Havertz as well. You know, he two assists basically, right? First assist and the second assist for the own goal. You know, he had an alright game in my eyes. You know, sometimes Havertz does Havertz things. So for me, I'm just judging Havertz based on his level. You know, I'm not gonna complain about Havertz this season. I don't care about Havertz anymore because Gyökeres is signed. I don't care about Havertz. Havertz, just help us out when you can. You know, do what you can do. I'm not complaining about Havertz anymore because now I have a real striker. So there's no reason for me to cry about Havertz. Havertz is just here, and hopefully he just is a useful player for us. And as we saw today, he can give us assists here and there. He can be a bit of a nuisance in the box. He's obviously got a bit stronger over the summer, as you can see. So hopefully, you know, Havertz has a decent season next season for us and helps us out. And who else should I talk about quickly as well? Of course, Bukayo Saka. You know, always, I think he got man of the match as well in the end. Had one little, do you call it an overhead kick? Yeah, it was an overhead kick. If that went in, that would have been absolute scenes. But yeah, Bukayo Saka, top player as always, Arsenal's main man. And yeah, just a simple preseason game. Newcastle trying to rough it up as always. You know, they're going through their own struggles as well. But for us, listen, standard preseason game. You know, some issues to obviously work on. But all in all, it was an okay game. But the main topic, of course, is Max Dowman. Anyway, guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, does really help the channel, and we are obviously coming with more and more content. The season's about to start. Trying to sort out my setup for this channel. Then when I sort out the setup, you know, I'm gonna bring on people as well to actually contribute as well onto this channel as well. That's the plan. And yeah, we can really take the summer going into 2026, really going into 2026, 2025, 26 season obviously, and then let's see how it really goes. But yeah, big up everyone as always, much appreciation, take care and peace.